is up, affected? Welcome to a semi-early show today. Technically, we're still supposed to be on break. We're on a break, okay? All you people that are chatting right now, everybody right here, we're on a break. Just understand that, okay? Every one of you, all these names, and I can see all these names, we're on a break. But anyway, so the Juggernaut Master that is Twitch demands that we continue, that we never take a break, that you must always be on. I was never here. I don't know what you're talking about. Apparently, it's not going to even show up. I don't know. But anyway, so they demand that we be here. You're not allowed to take a break. If you ever want to do anything, break these nuts. I guess everything is fucking broken. I will attempt for about 5 minutes to get this right, and if not, no show today. I don't want to be here, but I'm trying to be a good Twitch person, and wow, this is ridiculously slow. Cool. I'm on a break too. Yeah, we know, because I 100% said, hey Dan, can you hear the audio? And the next thing was, you're early. And then followed by, hey Twisted, followed by Nerd Circles, followed by Jep. Still nothing about the audio sounding good. But you do you. What the hell is that?
72,000 tried out. But I
What
put
is
in
this
the
thing
work.
at the bottom? Can you guys see this
It was
ad
me
gateway
in the
shit?
neighborhood.
What is that?
But now,
See, there was a big
It's not just
update
me.
right before I got
it's
on.
us.
And yeah, nothing's
It's only
here.
the greatest who make it here. So remember our names. Because this time,
Oh, shit.
it's our time.
Okay, the live scene. Now look at this. Bad gateway. Holy shit.
It's our time.
Nope, that's on your PC. Okay, the live scene.
Damn.
Bad gateway. No day. Jinxie. Okay. Well, it's not pulling up the chat or anything. Oh, wait. There it is. There it is. There's one. Okay, so there's that. No day. Jinxie. Okay. Well, it's not pulling up the chat. Does it do it on here? Oh, wait. There it is. I don't know. There it is. There's one. Okay, so there's that. Oh, you're on your channel. I have no idea what he's talking about. Oh, wait. There it is. I don't know. See? Okay, so there's that. Oh, you're on your channel. What's going on? I have no idea what he's talking about. Oh, wait. There it is. I don't know. See? I'm learning. Oh, it's on. What's going on, Potato? Yay, Jixie! Okay, there it goes. That popped up. I still don't have my counter, but oh, it's on. That's its own thing. Okay. I don't know. That's so weird. It says bad gateway right there. Let me see if I can refresh. Well, at least it took away the bad gateway. Ignore my last statement. Okay, what's going on, Allie? How you doing, man? You got your Twitch channel on Twitch, on your Twitch. Everything you were saying twice. Okay, that makes more sense now. One and only Snowman. What kind of stream is this? No Pogs. You made me get up, okay? You made me get up. Pogs! Wait. Not just a carrier, but I'm also a host of Pogs. Alright, so there was a bit of an update before I got on. Apparently it screwed up everything. I've already lost my flow. I've got to refresh all this crap. And I was not ready for that. Doing good, watching Greatest Royal Rumble. Sweet, no spoilers. What's going on, Miss Notch? How you doing, girl? Hope you had a fantastic week. Lewis Fears, I see you. How you doing, my man? Don't forget Fidget Spinner. Yeah, we got Fidget Spinner. We're good. We got Fidget Spinner. It's all good. Okay, that didn't refresh. Let's see if this alert box. That might Alright, so the text didn't. The image is alright. The chat's there. That's new. The webcam exists. Okay. The view counter's back. That's nice. So the only thing I didn't get back... Whoa. Done. Nope. Still haven't got the that thing. A little early, yeah, because I'm gonna get off a little early too. Is my Aurora superpower ready? No. I'm very lazy, super lazy. And if I didn't have to deal with this bullshit of me firing it up, this not working, the chat not working, and all this, you would have it. So blame OBS's update. I don't know. But I can't see you, lol. Good. That's pretty good. It was echoing, but it's fine now. Thank you, Miss Notch. I appreciate that. See, Dan popped in. He said hi, and I said, hi, Dan, to which I followed, hey, Dan, how does the audio sound? To which Dan goes, hi, Twisted, and then ignored anything that I said. It's like I'm not even here. The Nerdy Effect Common Vault Part 3 stream is sponsored by Dole Pineapple and Black Cherry Blow Pops. I want both of those right now. Why is Potato crying? Somebody tell me why Potato's crying. I don't know. Okay, I'm happy. I will stay. It's good to have you, Snowman. It is. Why is Potato crying? I don't know why. He posted some Chinese guy screaming, more Pog lol, and then he's crying. I don't know. Still can't get this to work. I think that's, we're just gonna have to live with it. Just for right now, we're gonna have to live with it. Most recent. Oh shit. Cancel. I don't know. We're just gonna have to live with it. Anyway, so the show must go on as it always is because no superpower. Oh, that's why you're crying. Dude, I apologize, but right now, me understanding how this works so that I feel comfortable here is a little bit more important than that. I apologize. I will get on it ASAP, which means as soon as I possibly get around to it, but we will get it soon. What did we break? I don't know. It was some update, and I didn't notice it before I hit live. Is hugging Dan. Don't be hugging Dan. He doesn't understand like normal instructions like, hey, Dan, does this work? But yes, I made dinner. Everybody's invited. Sweet.
Say hallelujah. Say hallelujah. Say hallelujah. Hallelujah. Say hallelujah. Say hallelujah. Say hallelujah. Hallelujah.
He didn't see me, so it's not my fault. Well, hang on. Let's go to the live scene here. Let's find out. Let's see if will this bring it up? No, damn. Go to widget. Save settings. Okay, back to editor. No. There it is. All right, so let's find out if it was Lethal's fault as to whether or not the widgets and stuff all kicked in. So, let's see here. Widget settings. They really should have a little button where you click on it. But all right, let's find out. Is it Lethal's fault that everything broke or not? And the wheel will spin. You could literally just do full screen. Only webcam would still be fire. It turns out it was Lethal's fault. We do have the fault of Lethal wheel. And it turns out that it was indeed Lethal's fault that the widgets did not work. So the wheel never lies. Club, yes. Always feel Lethal's fault. It's true. If you will, it's real. It's real. Yeah, see, Lethal, how could you? All right, well, there was about 10 minutes worth of I don't know, and we're already losing time on this Friday. So next time I'll be on time, bro, so I can hear you talk. I appreciate that. Will Moneymaker just yell that randomly? Did you hear it? Did you hear it or no? Because I was trying to work on it right before I got on, and I could never get it to work. Did you hear the Moneymaker or no? Tri-tip roast, baked drumsticks, collard greens, black-eyed peas. You heard it! Hallelujah! 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 Was it super duper loud? Or we heard hallelujah? Lethal, get my belt. My belt's right there. Sounds perfect. Yes! Fixing stuff. I got excited about that. I don't know. But anyway, so technically, as we started this, it was the right money level loud. So technically, the Nerdy Effect is still on a break. We're on a break. So we're still doing comic books and stuff like that, even though the first part was a lot of rants, which I know you guys like that, but it is. Tonight's show will be a little short, mainly because, like, I'm supposed to be on a break, and I'm only here because the Twitch gods tell me I have to be. It's just like, get back out there! Make content! Make us money! You know, so I'm trying to abide by the Twitch laws and rules and still be here 3 days a week. I got this emote from another stream. Awesome emote. Oh, it's a little hamburger with a heart or a beret or something like that. That's awesome. However, you should probably end up with a fish stick emoji. But anyway, Potato, you don't know who the fish stick is. You will know who the fish stick is probably in, I would give it, I want to say 2 weeks, something like that. Because we're not worried about time constraints, these are only hour shows. For the most part, I won't go over the hour unless I feel like it was lacking or whatever. But because we're on a break doesn't mean I can't do a Vlad Spacer or ASMAR stream or something like that on a random Friday. But anyway, so just do the best of Jizzy. Well, we did. We did the best of Jizzy. That's what you can go back and watch on the YouTube. Who knows? Maybe I will. Random face. Yes. Nice t-shirt again, bro. Dan probably is not talking to me because when I have a normal conversation, he doesn't respond. I say hello from the future. What's going on, heroes? I apologize I missed your stream. Yeah, ASMAR. That's what I call it. Where's your sidekick? My sidekick? Oh, you mean Darren. I'm sorry. Yes. Darren is always available if necessary. Darren is here. But it's not a normal show. I know you're either referring to Ginger or Side Sheep, one of the two. It's not a normal show. It's just me normally talking about comic books, but I haven't even picked up the damn box yet. But that's what you're referring to. And since it's not a show, neither of them are here. Sorry, bro. But yeah, heroes, I'm sorry I missed your show, man. I was, again, out working. So I didn't get a chance to pop in, and you didn't send me a message saying, hey, bro, I'm going to be on later. Very good, Potato. Is Dalek Super coming back? Oh, Dalek Supreme. Oh, yeah, you know what? I might. I might get him back out when we come back next year, because he hasn't been out in a very, very long time, so we might get that. What was his name? The Hesher Suppressor, I think it was. It was during the day you was working, no problem. I'm just letting you know, man. I would have been there to support you. I just didn't know until I saw Lethal, but it was like 50 minutes later. Yes, Ginger or the sheep. Like I said, they're here for shows, and it's break time for both of them. So anyway, we have still got this original box that we started on Monday, which I'm guaranteeing you right now, with the way that this show is going, we're not going to get through the box today. Mainly because it's Friday, and some of us got to get down on Friday. Can No Neck come out? Not at the same time. We'll only have one co-host at a time. Side Sheep will probably not return for a while, so we can have the Wacky Whale Inflatable Arm. We haven't had the Dalek in a while, so we might do that. All right, so back to old comic glory, and it's only been 17 and a half minutes. Hello, heroes. So, this is by Cross Gen Comics. This is issue 2 of Mystic. Pretty kick-ass cover. Not bad at all. A lot of artwork going on, and you know why I picked it up. I've never heard of this comic maker, never heard of this comic book, but the artwork on the cover suggests pretty damn awesome. Because we get overexcited? Yes, because you get overexcited. And you can't see it from where I'm at, but the comic books, I rolled right in the damn way. The comic books are starting to stack up here, different genres. This is Marvel, and then we've got something, and then DC. We don't have someone to randomly yell Mike Brady. You can always yell Mike Brady, or you can, I think it's hashtag Mike Brady. You can try that. Yum Mystic, yes. Hi, Frodo and chat. So the next one, this is by AC Comics, and this is issue number 6 of Night Vale. Never heard of it. A lot of what this comes, the reason I purchased this, I hate Mike Brady. I purchased this because there is I think it's a podcast, but you can also find it on YouTube called Night Vale. And Ginger loves the absolute hell out of it. I've listened to a couple episodes. I can't get into it mainly because I don't have the time for it. But I picked this up mainly for that. I sleep yell Mike Brady. Mike Brady! Here also is issue number 1 from AC Comics of Night Vale. I could not have told you I own 2 of these. There's no way I would have known that. So there you go. I got you some Norwegian comics today. Oh, you trying to butter me up? Well, sweet. I appreciate that. All right, this is from Image, and you already know why I picked it up. Don't even have to say anything. This is issue number 1 of Exposure. I don't, like, I guess these are supposed to be cops in the future, but I cannot see how these would be functioning cop uniforms in any world. I mean, I'm happy. I'm happy they're there, but there's no way these are functioning cop uniforms unless there's a whole lot of running involved. I don't know. All right, so let's take a trip back to. I wish this had the year on the front. Sometimes they do. Wow, this is a Jim Lee cover art. Interesting. Would never have known that before. But all right, let's go back to, I would say probably 92, something like that, with issue number 1 of RoboCop 2. Actually by Marvel. This is Marvel Comics issue number 1 of RoboCop 2, cover by Jim Lee. Wow. Oh, that's why she's not there. What? I don't know. I snore like Pee-wee Lamime. So there you go. RoboCop 2. Pretty cool. Next on the list, I know why I picked this up, mainly for the fact of it is the most ridiculous title in comic book history, which is DC's Captain Carrot and His Amazing Zoo Crew. This is a real comic book. I didn't make this up. Buka likes my storying. She says it's soothing. So, yeah, versus the Bunny from Beyond. There's a lot of weirdness going on with this cover. Let's just say DC where the action is. Yeah, that's what you want to put on the front of your comic book of Captain Carrot. And this is issue 6. This isn't even issue number 1. I reckon I snore like Barrowman singing. There you go. Ridiculous is right. All right, this will be easier to explain first. So this is from Buy Me Toys Comics. I don't know. You know what it is, but I've never heard of Buy Me Toys Comics. Presents the Wonderland Chronicles, or the Oz Wonderland Chronicles, or the Wonderland of Oz Chronicles, or something like that. I don't snore. Captain Carrot, Buzz Bunny's cousin? Yes. That's because Buka falls asleep from it, Fizz. You're right. So apparently this was some sort of like small mini-series that some random ass comic book company picked up. But it's got TikTok on the front. So that's why we picked it up, because TikTok is one of those glorious Oz characters that truly never gets enough play. If you've ever seen the movie Return to Oz, number 1 fist bump to you from me, personal fist bump. Number 2, that's an awesome piece of cinematography right there, because it's the dark void of Oz. And if you haven't seen it, go watch it. You will enjoy it, I promise. Your body is a wonderland, yes. Halfway to Buyman Toys by now. Okay, Buyman in. But yeah, pretty cool cover. Some random thing. Return to Oz at the cinema. You saw Return to Oz at the cinema? Here is Image Comics issue number 1, Trouble Man. Trouble Man. I don't know how much trouble this man is in, but I know why I picked it up, because there's a bare ass on the cover. Like, she may be technically wearing a thong, but there's a bare ass on the cover. So, yeah, by Image nonetheless. I mean, it may be awesome, but bare ass on the cover. Vape Train. We've talked about this. I actually remember when I bought this, we showed it on the show. This is issue number 24 from DC's The End of the Outsiders. And why I picked this up is because I'm drawn to these heroes, or pretty much anybody on the cover that is just torn up, like their suit is just torn to pieces, because it makes it feel like there is such a battle going on in there. So that's why I picked this up. Have no idea who the hell the Outsiders are. But yeah, what's going on, Moneymaker 254? Apparently, as of right now, we got the audio to work for the follow button, so you can hear yourself pronounce that word perfectly. Here's a weird one. This is from Radical Comics. This is issue number 2 of 5 of Earp Saints for Sinners. And I know why I picked it up, because of the scantily clad lingerie lady on the front. I don't know if it's supposed to be Wyatt Earp, because these guys down here have motorcycles and tuxedos. Not sure. But yeah, pretty damn cool cover. Great artwork on the cover. Interesting. What up, 254? I say that every day when I get up. So here's an issue, and I think this was around 2004, 2006, something like that. Probably 2005. Heroes I see, my cat Earp. Might be skin-colored leggings. Could possibly be, yes. If it's pronounced 5 different ways, it's not pronounced perfectly. You're right. So,
say hallelujah. Say hallelujah. Say hallelujah. Hallelujah.
It was
say
a hallelujah.
Say hallelujah. Say hallelujah.
There it goes. There it goes. Shh. Damn it! I totally missed it. But this is actually issue of the Goon, and it's signed by the creator and I think main artist of it, Eric Powell. You can see Eric Powell's name right there. It's actually signed by it. I was actually at a comic convention that I wasn't expecting. I wasn't expecting to find anybody at. I went to this comic book. It was like in an open mall, and it was like this old store that had closed down, and they turned into a very, very small comic shop. Not a comic shop, but a comic convention. So you're just walking through. It's actually where I bought issue number 300 of Amazing Spider-Man for like $1.50. But anyway, we're just going through there, and this dude is there signing copies of his brand new comic, The Goon, and it was free. It was just, hey, here's the copy, here's me signing or whatever. And I was like, okay, sure. From what I understand, this series is still running too. I'm not sure, but I believe it is. What's going on, Freddy's Ready, baby? How you doing, girl? Hope you're having a fantastic Friday. It is Friday. Got to get comics on Friday. So, let's see. We're at 26. It's only 6, a little bit after 6, so we're good right now. We're good. All right. So now we're getting into the a little bit of the scantily clad covers. So I've got to double check before I show them. Calm the hell down, Fatality. We know. So this is from Avatar Comics. This is issue number 1 of Snowman 2. I mean, there's a lot going on this cover. Issue 1 of Snowman 2, 2 snow abominable creatures are coming down on Pocahontas and her dog Wishbone. I don't know. I don't even know what to go with this. Like, so much weirdness. Any new pops? Yes, Allie. I've gotten a bunch of new pops. Once you pop, you can't stop. However, this is Comic Vault, not Pop Vault. However, we might do that. There you go. Freddy's Ready's got it. Oh yeah, now you're talking. So, a friend of mine, Darkside, there is a statue right there that he sent me. And, man, I miss Darkside. I wish he'd find a way to figure out Twitch. Interesting cover. I know, right? But anyway, he sent me a statue of the Red Star. And there was this big muscular guy with this giant gun. It's a hellacious statue. You can like see the bullet ribbon and stuff coming out the gun. It's really awesome. Is that a rap album cover? Yes. So after he sent it to me, I wanted to do some research, and it turns out it's a comic book character from the Red Star. And this is issue number 2 of Archangel Studios, the Red Star. And this guy right here at the top is what the statue is based off of. So we do have a comic book to go with that kick-ass statue. Hello, little French lady. Bonjour. Is that little French lady that's in chat with you? No, heroes. It's not little French lady. We don't hang out. We should. No flag. No, it's not a show. It's a vault. So we come across these a lot more than I want to, but I know why I buy them. It is comic book adaptations of very popular movies, often blockbuster films. And this one is just like any other one with Marvel Comics Independence Day issue number 2. And all this is a comic book adaptation of the exact same movie. That's pretty weird. It's pretty weird. But, yep, of course, had to pick it up because it's Independence Day. And even if you don't like Independence Day, you still love the Bill Pullman speech at the end of it. Because, yeah, we're going to live on. We're going to survive. Today, we celebrate our Independence Day. Flag Flex has been canceled tonight, sponsored by Eddie Bauer. Yes, but nice. This is a couple years old, maybe 2015, something like that. But this is IDW's issue number 1 of Revolution. Pretty badass when you look at what's going on here. You've got a lot of different crossovers. You've got the Optimus Prime. You've got Cobra, Scarlet from G.I. Joe, a few others. I think Mask is a part of this. Up yours, you alien assholes. Just because I know why I bought this, I want to show you guys this. It is a full double cover, front and back. Now that is just badass right there. And if you want to double down on badassery when it comes down to this, because this comic was $4, look at the artwork on the inside of this. Dude. It's like a movie, if the camera would focus. It is like a movie inside of this. You can see the raindrops. Like, this is a beautiful, awesome, like, pure cinema comic book. And you don't get that a lot. A lot of times you just get this, let's put something out so we can make $1. Looking at you, Marvel. But awesome. Neat, I know. We talked about this whenever I found issue number 1. But somebody talked me into picking up this series, saying it was amazing. I couldn't get past the first issue because it was boring. But this is William Gibson's Archangel from IDW, issue number 3. I think I bought 1, 2, and 3, and then I just stopped because I could not get into this series. But yeah, there it is. I heard it was good, but it just did not enthrall me enough to continue. Someone drew these. That's where it gets a little weird. I don't think that anybody drew them. I think that it was all computer generated. I don't know. Don't quote me on this, but I think a lot of it now is all computer generated. You know, I mean, somebody does have to hand draw it, but it's all fine tooth with, you know, Photoshop and stuff like that with the cells. It's not like they sat at the drawing board for months and months on end like they did back in the day. With the way they're producing comic books nowadays, there's no possible way they could even do that. But yeah. So here's a cool crossover. This is from Dark Horse Comics. This is issue 1 of 2 of The Grifter and The Mask. Yes, that mask. That same exact mask that Jim Carrey put on is now teaming up with Grifter from Dark Horse Comics. Like the nostalgic look of the art. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, pretty kick-ass crossover. I don't think I have issue 2, but again, that is why we're doing this comic vault, is so I can finally figure out what I have, what I need to complete some sets. Is it worth it to even have the complete set, or is no, just moving on? Speaking of moving on, this is from London Night Comics. This is Yvette Barristow's Embrace, and it is Killing Them Softly. It looks like Carmen Electra on like a bad drug trip. There's no confirming nor denying that this is Carmen Electra on the cover, but yeah, it actually kind of looks like a dark-headed Sindel from Marvel, from Mortal Kombat. I don't know. Weird cover. Somebody call me. What's going on, Nostalgic Nerd? Good to have you up in here, my man. Well, digital drawing, it has benefits, but it's still not easy. I agree. In Real Time is canceled tonight, sponsored by ranch-flavored corn nuts. Now I want corn nuts. Okay, here's a cool trip. Let me get this price tag off there. The Nostalgic Nerd says, hello! Oh, it's looking... Oh, thank you. I didn't even know you could see that because I'm sitting down. This is from Revolutionary Comics. I own a couple of from Revolutionary. But this is Rock and Roll Comics, the Rolling Stones issue. There's a couple more I have like this. I don't know offhand which ones they are. But it's pretty cool that this random company, and I know this has been a while. This is like from, I want to say 94, something like that. But yeah, this company took it upon themselves to take these weird, different bands and stuff and put them into comic book form. Barbecue Corn Nuts best. We want 1080p. It doesn't shoot in the camera shoots in 1080p, but Twitch won't allow me to do anything higher than I am. However, it's higher than YouTube, so that's what it's going to be. What? Carmen? No. Calm down, Too Cocky. Okay, so I picked this comic book up strictly because I found the toys at a random con. We actually opened them on the show a long time ago. But this is Antarctic Press Comics. Damn. Issue number 2 from 1996 of Ariella, the badass nun. I love sucking ranch flavoring off those nuts. Do I even need to tell you to calm the hell down? Anyway, but yeah, Ariella, the it's like this sword wielding nun. I actually have a couple of the figures from this. I think a couple of them are still in the packaging, but the only reason I picked it up is because I found the figures first. I've tried 1080p. There was no issue. Oh no! You don't want to see me in 1080p anyway. But you calm the hell down too. You calm the hell down. Ariella and the Pope crime fighting team. Boom. All right. So these aren't technically comic books as more as these are, I don't know. I know they're rare, but I don't know any value. There's a difference between rare and valuable. So if you're anywhere around, I'm going to say the 80s. Let's see, this came out, doesn't tell me. But if you went to a restaurant called Big Boy or Shoney's, if you went to either one of them, chances are you were a kid, they gave you an activity book. Well, this is one of the activity books that you would have got. This is The Adventures of Big Boy. If you visited a Big Boy burger shop, you would have picked this up. And you would have sat at the table while your parents or whoever, they ordered. And you would fill out the activity book for Big Boy. It didn't cost you anything. Obviously, it's stamped free on there. But, like, I don't think there's value to it, but you don't see them very often. And it's definitely something that if you did grow up with it, then you know what I'm talking about. To double down on the rarity, we picked up the Shoney's Bear activity book, of course, free to our guests. And yeah, we got both of them right there. Let me see if I can make a cool screenshot. Somewhere around 36. Anyway, so yeah. The Shoney Bear and his friends activity book. This is actually issue 1, whereas this SOB is issue 199. I've eaten at Shoney's. We did, but we're not kids. What? Filming with a hot potato. You calm down too. Yes, we want this face in 4K. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't want this in 4K. 4K hype. Weird horizontal nipples. Yeah, they go this way. So anyway, definitely different, rare. Like I said, they're rare, not valuable rare. There's a difference. Big boy, go stomping in my Air Force Ones. All right, so this is where I got to get careful and make sure that there is no gratuitous nudity on the front of any of these, and there's not. So this is from Dynamite Entertainment, Dynamite Comics. We showed a couple of them before. I think the Battlestar Galactica from Dynamite. So this is Warlords of Mars, Dehya Thoris, issue number 31. She does have nipple covers, but they're very scantily clad. Again, how do you fight crime in this? I don't know how you fight crime with nipple guards. I don't know. I don't know. Legs, yes. No nudity on the front. What about the back? Well, yes. What is it? Oh, damn. It's like grab her in the rear, poke her in the back, or something like that. Food, great now I have the munchies. Well, you should probably not smoke weed at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Why don't you just let it simmer and bake, bro? Legs, hello. What's going on, J-Dub? Good to have you. Ooh, 8K. No, I'm telling you. To double down on my Warlords of Mars, Dehya Thoris with issue number 34. And she's got some Madonna nipples going on. But again, I don't know how you fight crime in that. Unless it's just like distraction at best. So I'm not going to keep them on the screen very long in case it's like, oh no, I didn't see the nipple covers. Legs like that, my crime is foiled. All right. So we might not get to the rest of this, but I want to get to this one. This is one of these weird comic books. You may have got it at a grocery store or at a restaurant or something, but it's like activity books that you would sit and do at a table or just to keep the kids busy. But this is issue number 8 of The Adventures of the Kool-Aid Man. This is real. This is real. I thought there was still one on I-55 near North Memphis. What? But anyway. Yeah, The Adventures of Kool-Aid Man. I want to open this up. I want to see what this is all about. I'm very, very curious. Look at this. On the back, it has an advertisement for Nintendo in 1989. Look at that. Look at that. It smashes through wall. Very distracting. So, what were the adventures that Kool-Aid Man went on, you ask? Well, a lot of it is very red. Very... Oh, look, he actually says it. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Scar from the Liar King is eyeballing Ham. What? So, rock a dilly red from Kool-Aid. I just don't know. Like, I have a lot of weird stuff. I admit it. But this is definitely at the top of my weirdness. Like, this is pretty weird. You go get Linus Tech Tips. What? Set up a 64K system for you. No, I'm good. I'm good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. Why is everybody worried about my damn pixelation? Just say Coo-Whip. Coo-Whip. I just Googled it. You're right. There's 3 of them in Memphis. 3 what? Kool-Aid Men? On the front, that's Scar in the bushes. What's going on, Vinny? Good to have you, man. 120K enough? We showed a couple of these on a previous episode. This is from First Comics. This is issue number 38 from 1988 of Badger. I still don't get this series. I know I picked it up as a 100% joke. I know I picked it up as a joke. I know this. I just didn't know that I kept the joke going enough to buy like 3 or 4 of them. Filming with a thickerness camera. Yeah, Nostalgic Nerd understands. Hell yeah. Well, pow! Be prepared, Scar? No, I don't. Here we go. Here's from Celebrity Comics. This is issue number 2. I didn't make this. I swear. This is real. Issue number 2 of Sexy Women. I'm going to lay this straight. Most of these I paid like $0.25 for, and it was just a show on the show. But it turns out I have issue number 4 of Sexy Women. Kind of ashamed. There we go. That is much better. That is much better. Eclipse International Comics, The Legend of Kamua. Kamua. It may have been during a psychedelic drug trip when I picked this up. I don't go on those very often. Most of the time it's involuntary. I don't know. Oh my God, why? I don't know. Oh, look, there we go. We're just talking about it. There's issue 2 of Archangel. Or Archangel, however you pronounce it. Again, I could not get into this series. I tried. I just could not get into this series. I'm triggered. Why are you triggered? I don't know why. I just couldn't. It was supposed to be sort of like about time travel, but it just, I don't know, it fell flat. And I am a time travel guy. Speaking of time travel guy, if you guys were privy enough to check out when PlayStation was putting on their, on the actual PlayStation, the couple of seasons of Powers that came out, it was really good. Like, really, really good. They had 2 full seasons, and then all of a sudden they pulled the plug on it. But, like, it was really good. Like, top-notch actors, believe it or not, had nudity in it. Very well done, and it followed the comic book kind of loosely. And it was really good. It's one of those things that Netflix really should pick up. It would be great. I'm sorry I started this. I know. But yeah, so here's actually issue number 36 of Powers, which is something I really want to go and read. After watching both series, both seasons, I was really invested in it, and I wanted more. But Sony's not going to produce any more. It's not going to come on the PlayStation. As far as I know, Netflix isn't going to pick it up. But the comic book series has gotten rave reviews, obviously enough to get a series out of it. And for those of you who are kind of like me, it does have gratuitous nudity in it. Even the comic book form does. So there is actually an issue. I think I only own 2 or 3 total. Here's a cool one from DC Comics from 1992. the movie special of Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country, issue number 1. And you've got Spock and Kirk on the front. Obviously the older versions of both of them, but pretty cool. Nudity, I'm there, dude. I missed my 32-inch boob tube. Me too. Yeah, Powers was good. See, Miss Notch knows. You gotta trust her. What's going on, Chris Stuff? Good to have you up in here, my man. I didn't even know you could tell. I'm sitting down. How did you know? Anyway, so DC Comics apparently got the right to Star Trek. I try to not have my redneck fall out. I want to say Star Trek so bad. Look at Star Trek. Star Trek. I don't know. Lucky for me, he had knees. Yes. I'm totally watching the 2 seasons of Power during my exams period. See? Hey, sometimes it becomes relevant when we're talking on the show. Oh, hey, here's issue number... I don't know. I have no idea what issue number this is. It just says June 2001. I don't know. From Image Comics, a random issue of Powers. I don't know. I don't know. I cannot. I don't know. I don't know. All right. So, I think it was on Wednesday's show. We actually found another issue of Aphrodite 9. I think this is. You guys know why I picked it up. Of course, scantily clad lady on the cover. That's just how it works. I'm sorry. I'm male. I'm human. Leave me alone. Anyway. Aphrodite 9. I think that's a 9. Roman numerals. Lethal! Thank you for hosting me. Do you want to find out if it's your fault or not? Alright. So here's Epic Comics, not to be confused with Eclipse Comics, but Epic Comics, Heavy Hitters, The Trouble with Girls. I don't think that anything you have with girls is going to be divulged in a comic book, but who the hell knows? And it says, Surgeon General warnings, reading this material may cause severe laughter in political corrected-minded individuals in spite of themselves. That's a lot. Okay, I want some Shonies now. Fatality. Gross. Limited edition cover. Ooh, and titties, yes. Do you have any Leonard Nimoy comics? Yeah, I'm sure I do. There's, damn. I want to say I bought it this year. It's a, like, Leonard Nimoy wrote it. It has nothing to do with Star Trek at all, but I can't remember what it is. Eventually, we'll find it, and when we do, we'll reference you. You won't be here. You'll be asleep, bitching about the 1080p. High Fatality, awesome. She's the goddess I love, and I love her. Anyway, Trouble with Girls, right there. Just finished eating my tacos. Damn it. Food coma, must-watch jizz, which means you're going to fall asleep like heroes. It's all right. It's always my fault, bro. I was playing Fortnite, so here's the host. Go back to playing Fortnite. Listen, it's just comics. Don't worry about it. That sounds stupid. I agree. Trouble with Girls. You mean women. It says girls. I didn't write the book. I just purchased it, and I probably got it for free. Yeah, he wrote some. Yeah, I know he did, but I don't remember what it was. I want to say I bought it, though. All right. I can lift a lot. What's up? You lift, bro? Team Sly Pack. What's going on? How much you bench, bro? What you lifted? I heard food. I'm gonna make some toast now. I'm not sleeping tonight. So this is pretty cool. This is from Image Comics. This is issue number 1. Tyrese Gibson, yes, Tyrese the actor, created his entire character called Mayhem, and we have issue number 1, and it has a little hole in the top right here, not in the comic, but in the board. That's because this actually used to be on my comic book wall. Believe it or not, this issue is actually really good. I think I have a couple more of these somewhere in the collection, but it's actually really cool. It's a really cool read. This was back, I want to say 2001, something like that, when this came out. It was like right after he sort of blew up as an actor. But yeah, pretty damn cool comic book. And that's Tyrese's. Hashtag lick thickerness girls holding hot potato. What? What's up, Chris Stuff? Is a girl who appreciates a hot lick. Fine, Tyrese. I agree. Damn, your voice is distorted on my end. Is it everybody or just heroes? Because it's probably a heroes. I don't know. Alright. This will probably be the end, because then we gotta get off. Alright, so for all you, oh, check it out.
Here's actually issue number 2 from DC Comics, Demolition Man. Yes, this exists. This exists. Satin, is that you? Slow-mo. Yeah, Nerdy, your voice sounds like Freddy. Does it really? You sound like a drag queen. The audio is bad. What happened all of a sudden? Really? I didn't touch anything. I didn't touch anything. Sounds like my bits just dropped. No, I didn't lose anything. Really? You guys are messing me up. Your voice is deep. This is better. Oh, great. Voice is very deep. Sounds like your balls grew in. What? I don't know what I did. I didn't do anything different. Now my computer's running at 50. I have 0 frames dropped. That's because of 720. You're right. Just refresh the mic. Okay. Okay. Is that any better? You became a man on stream. Damn it! Is that better or no? Andre the Giant voice activated. I'm gonna have to watch this back and check it out. Yeah, I went through puberty right then. No, not better. Son of a bitch! What the fuck? What happened? Nothing changed. Let's just keep it. Nothing changed. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. Much better go deeper. Damn it. You sound like an old drag queen. Oh, you see how it's frustrating, right? You see how it's frustrating. The thickness is all over the speaker. I blame you. Damn it. I don't know what to do. I have no frame drop. Just trying to help. I appreciate that. I do. You're going through middle-aged puberty. Does that happen? Well, I did find some gray hair, so, is Freddy your dad? I didn't do anything. I changed nothing. Plus it's cutting in and out. Oh my god. Nerdy hits puberty on stream. Thanks, Lethal. Appreciate that. What the... I don't know what happened. Plug it back in. I don't know. You sound more manly. Is that good or bad? I don't know. This is a perfect moment for ASMR. Damn it. Oh, well, you're not going to get any damn Tomb Raider comics. That's all I'm saying. Freddy's Kid at 2. All right, well, I'm done. I'm done messing with it. I'm tired. I don't want to deal with it no more. Yeah, it was a shit show from the beginning. Good again. What? No, I'm not. No. Nope. I don't know what happened. I don't know. Where's the guy? So I wonder how it affects her. She had other ghostly duties to go and do. Not my fault. It's good now. Now I'm back. Nothing changed. At all. All right, hang on. Hang on. Wonders if Jizzy was trolling us. Yeah, I totally did that on purpose, yes. Let's find out if that was Lethal's fault or not. Nope, it was anyone else. So, it was not Lethal's fault. Congratulations, Lethal. You escaped that one with the skin of your damn teeth. It was all a prank. Yeah, exactly. Maybe the replug. Yeah, I pulled it out, plugged it back in, but I'm not touching the computer, okay? I'm not touching the microphone. I'm touching comic books and your souls. I don't know. I don't know. We made it 53 minutes through this drudge. So, yeah, I think I'm going to call it at that. It's Friday, and I want to go into the weekend as a happy person and not like, what's going on? So, it was pranked by the chat. Yes. All right, so that's all I got. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. I think Lethal's going to be playing tonight, so go and check him out. If Shaggy and Hypochick come on, go and check them out. Please do not forget Listwitz tomorrow. Ron Mexico is going to be on tonight. Go and check him out. He's going to do some awesome beer stuff. It might do a butt chug if you ask nicely. I don't think Twisted is on, but regardless, make sure you get out there and support the people that I support, which is everybody. So I'll be back on Monday, hopefully with this thing working a little better. I don't know. But anyway, it is enough for me today. I do appreciate everybody hanging out, checking out the comic books. Maybe you had fun. Maybe you didn't. I don't know. Anyway, here's the Nerd Circle. Have a fantastic weekend. Enjoy yourselves. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Damn it.
It's the Nerdy Effect 5.0.
5.0.
5.0.
It's the beatbox.
It's a Nerdy Effect.
It's the Nerdy Effect.
4.0.
Nerdy Effect.